Hello, my name is Jerry Gray. I've been living here in Jakarta, Indonesia for a very long time now. And boy, do I have a story to tell you. Early in June this year, I was sitting on my second floor terrace when I looked up at the sky and I saw like a opening in the blue sky. It was, if you use your hands, about this big, and it had wispy clouds around the edge of the opening. Inside was dark. Now, I saw this, and then I looked back down. I only looked at it for a few seconds, and it took my brain a second to register, and when I looked back up, you can see an actual hole in the sky. And it quickly closed like this. It just closed in on itself. And that was it. But those thin little wispy clouds, they were there for a long time, for up to 1 hour, even though we have the easterly winds blowing strongly. These thin little wispy clouds, where that hole or that opening was, just stayed there. For weeks that followed, in that same location, because now I'm like a little bit wondering, what is it that I saw? So every day I get up in the morning, I have my cup of coffee, and I go out on the balcony, and I'm looking up, And sometimes in that same location, you'll see thin little wispy clouds similar to the ones I saw before. They're strange, and we have these east winds blowing, and these white fluffy clouds are passing by, but these little thin things, or thin clouds, they just stay there. I knew this was not natural, and there was something very weird going on. As an investigative journalist, I kept all options open, and I was just sort of wondering, is this some kind of weather phenomenon, or what was it? But I was a little bit excited because not too many people have actually seen the sky open up in front of them. Then, in a strange twist of fate, on the same balcony at 7:45 in the morning on the 5th of July 2020, I think my question was answered to what was it that I saw 1 month before. An object, or UFO, suddenly appeared in that same area. There was no black hole, but it appeared in that same general location. Just zoop, there it was. This time, I had a camera within arm's reach, and of course, I grabbed my camera. The object was moving from the east-southeast to the west-northwest, or at a heading of around 150 degrees. It was moving too slow for a passenger jet, and it had a halo surrounding it. It looked like a flying box almost, And there's a radio tower in front of my house, and the object was coming across the radio tower. It's going to go behind it, so I set up my camera to the side of it. So as soon as it passes the radio tower, I've got it on film. At the same time, you have a size comparison. Well, it didn't go through. I was looking through my lens, and I thought, what happened to this? And what happened, it sharply went down, and it came back up again, and I had to chase after it. But I got it on film. I recorded it on my cell phone, but in 4K format, so it's a very good format that I got. And it moved slowly across the sky for, about 1 minute and 10 seconds was the total film. But what was really unusual and got me excited, and I knew positively I got a bona fide real UFO on film, was at the very end of the film, it sharply turns to the right and just speeds off at an incredible speed. Well, I'm ex-US Air Force, and I'm an internationally certified aircraft mechanic, And I know for a fact there's no plane in the world that we know of that can do that. It would turn into a big ball of powdered dust. It would just disintegrate. It would not be able to take such a force like that. Of course, this has got me very excited. I know for a fact through my own eyes we are not alone. I do truly believe that. I'm very hyper now. I'm excited. And I really want to be part of the teams that investigate UFO. I really like it, and I think I may have found a new career for me. Thank you for listening to my story. Regards from tropical Indonesia. This is Jerry Gray signing out.